Hello, good day. How do you position yourself so that you can find out about the hidden jobs and other opportunities and be considered before the rest of the job applicants? It's about networking. The objective of this video is to help students develop a networking strategy and plan that is realistic to accomplish and is flexible enough to adjust as needed. This knowledge will enable students to find contacts for networking by conducting research on trends and news in the fields you hope to access. Students will also learn how to initiate informal conversations with contacts to begin the exchange of value. Let's learn together. The objective of this video is to provide you the underlying network concepts you will need to set your career strategy. At the end of this video, you will understand why networking is essential, how you can utilize networking as a strategic tool in your career planning and job searching. You will gain tactics and strategies to build diverse networks, find people for your networks, and access new networks for new career opportunities. You will also learn how to network at an event and how to effectively use social media channels to expand your networks. Your career management skill assignment requires you to interview 3 industry practitioners to research on a job role in the financial industry. You might have been wondering how to find people to interview for the assignment, or how to get them to respond to you, or even why are we focusing on networking so much? Well, I will answer these questions today. I will give you a demo of how to find potential connections on LinkedIn or face-to-face network, how to write the initial message, how to follow up and what to ask them when they do respond, and I'll link that to the assignment and to your own search for internships and jobs next year. Networking is a necessity, but what exactly is networking? Networking is not a one-time act. It is a spectrum of activities that aim for a long-term strategic partnership. Networks are always becoming. They are never complete or static. Some people think that it entails bragging and other actions that endeavor to get something from the other party and almost take advantage of them. However, networking is the exact opposite of this. Networking entails providing authentic and genuine information between both parties so that you both can contribute value to each other's project and interests. It is about building long-term win-win collaborations. Do you know that most jobs are not advertised and neither are most opportunities that have the potential to be career game changers, such as invitations to meet with someone, serve on a committee, pursue a leadership role, or apply for an award? Remember, networking is a gift that keeps on giving and follows you from job to job, organization to organization, and career to career. Networking is now the essential professional competency for employees at all levels. It is now a must-have capability. Networking is also an important tool for intelligence gathering. Networking is now the critical strategy for business development. It is the know-how for doing business. Networking remains the primary technique that people use to find new jobs, change career, or land on their feet after a layoff, merger, or reorganization. What are the strategies for networking? How can you build a network? Well, your networking strategy should be built on the following framework. First, identify what career goals you want to achieve. Then analyze and pinpoint what networks could help you achieve this career goal. Find contacts in the network. Initiate contact requesting informal conversation or informational interview. Remember to follow up and keep trying. If you have a chance to meet with the contact, conduct an informational interview. After the meeting, send thank you notes or emails. It is also important to keep a record and organize your network systematically. Over time, continue to follow up and look for opportunities to exchange value. As you identify people with whom you want to connect, your next step is to actually initiate contact. The informational interview is the lifeblood of the network strategy. An informational interview is simply a conversation you have with another party that is designed to exchange information between the two of you. The aim of the informational interview is simple and clear: to open the lines of communication, to exchange information, to plainly elucidate and understand each person's brand, to learn how you could craft a win-win partnership, to solve each other's problem. It is sincerely meant to be an exchange of information, in that you are providing something just as much as the other person is. The goal is to determine whether the two of you can help each other with your problems, something that cannot be determined until you have the informational interview. The phrases informational conversation or informational interview are code for "I don't want to extract something from you. Rather, I want to exploit the potential to provide value to you," and vice versa. The popular platform for online networking include LinkedIn, alumni via Henley homepage, special group to find connections, Google, as well as company website. There are times you may have opportunity to meet new people face to face through meetup, career fair, Eventbrite, inter-university competition, games, etc. Take note that those are important venues to build network too. You need a lot of first-level connection to make it work. For example, as a student, you may not know anyone working in a bank, but your family or friends may know. Sometimes, through their connection, you may stand a chance to get an appointment to meet with industry practitioners. This slide shows an example letter on how you can write a letter to request for LinkedIn connection. The request should be short. Connection goes first. Don't mention about job. Keep job application for follow-up. You can mention that you are a university student. You hope to understand more about a job function. Ask for an appointment and give time for the other party to reply you. The more people you try to approach, the higher your success rate. Imagine you send 100 requests in LinkedIn. Maybe 50 people accept a request. Maybe 25 reply. Maybe 12 respond to your request for a phone call. Follow up. Sometimes people are just busy. Try 3 times. Track the contact using a spreadsheet. Be systematic. From the figure, you can see how much activity you have to put in at the top of the funnel to get results at the end. Your interview with the industry practitioner can be face-to-face, online, or via email. Any form of interaction is fine as long as the method of contact is convenient for both parties. What should you say when meeting a stranger for the first time? Here are some useful tips for you. For example, my name is Jade. I am a student of Henley Business School. I study finance and I enjoy investment analysis. I use Thomson Refinity Icon and Osiris database to analyze the stock market in my university. I'm interested to become an investment analyst. And the conversation goes on. Finally, you get an opportunity to interview an industry practitioner. What kind of questions should you ask? I have a list of suggested questions for you. You may add on to the list based on your curiosity and interest. For example, what is the purpose of the role? What is changing in this job role? How can students get recruited into this career path? Small talks are useful in building rapport. For example, how has your day been so far? What do you enjoy? What projects are you working on at the moment? Sometimes you meet new people at conference or exhibition. After the meeting, follow up the next day with a letter. The content of the letter can be as follows. Why is thank you note important? The reason varies. In this day and age, very few people send notes of gratitude at all, whether on paper or via email, and even fewer do so on stationery. Very few people realize the act of expressing gratitude is an important element of being a professional, no matter your vocation. Remember, when someone takes time out of their day to spend even 5 to 10 minutes with you, discussing career options or the potential for collaboration in some other form, they are literally losing two precious resources, which they may never be able to reclaim: time and money. Time is money after all. There is never a negative connotation associated with expressing gratitude to someone for helping you. Whether you are a student, employee, or young entrepreneur, remember, no matter how much time and energy and focus you invest in networking, you must never lose sight of your outputs. Your productivity in your field and profession must be sustained at high levels in order to remain and sustain success. Your stellar brand, promise of value, and your reputation, which serve as fuel for effective networking, must never be allowed to incur damage through non-productivity. It is an important notion to always keep in mind. You can't expect to be successful in networking if you are not successful in your profession and job, and vice versa. So, incorporate networking into your career plan and even day-to-day activities without sacrificing both the quality and quantity of your vocational outputs. Finally, we have come to the end of this video presentation. I hope this video is beneficial to you. Take note of the books in the reference list. They are available in the online library. I hope you will read as reading can broaden your knowledge. See you and goodbye.